Hi, everybody. It's Dawn from Angels in the House coming to you with a weekly reading. And this reading is going to be for Saturday, August 8th, all the way through Friday, August 14th. Saturday through Friday. And the 8-8 portal is included in this. And for today's reading, I am going to use this deck of cards called Sacred Medicine. So these are the sacred medicine cards. So go ahead if you're inclined to stay to see if to see if this reading is for you. Go ahead, focus on the cards. Think about what is most prevalent in your mind right now. What are you looking for answers or support on? Okay. Taking a few breaths, getting into the zone, and then let's go ahead and connect with the cards and start our reading. So this reading, I don't know if I could talk. This reading is for the collective for the upcoming week. We're going to be pulling 5 cards and we are going to have a theme. The theme is ancestral love and it is tending. So what I'm hearing with this week, and it may be more relevant because I just had a birthday and the 8-8 portal's coming up and all that, is thinking about your traditions. What traditions have you inherited from your family line, from your nationality, from your religion, your religious background? And then you will also have traditions that are common to, they're saying like the most recent generations, one above, one below, a couple around you. So there are traditions. And for example, they're just having me give an illustration of some of my ancestral traditions are with herbs, let's say, okay? Those are things that my family taught me to do with herbs. I am Italian, so we have our own cultural ways of doing things or spiritual traditions that have been passed on. So salt, we do salt, protect salt for protection. We use it in different formats, salt and different herbs and things. So that would be my ancestral thing. So maybe that there is a tradition that I'd want to invoke this weekend. And then in the last few generations, our traditions have involved shoe shopping, but that's not what the spirits mean with this. It's more like rituals of going and doing things. So my family we like to do a couple of little mini trips a year. That is one of our traditions. So they're just saying focusing in on ancestral traditions and your own family oh my gosh, I'm saying transitions more than traditions today. So we may need to transition some of these traditions to become more aligned with where we're at now as a society. And I think that's why the word transition kept trying to come in. So that is just the theme of this upcoming week. And if we start looking at the cards, drum medicine, regulation. And what they're saying with this card is the biggest message is this using color and sound to bring in new emotions and new feelings this week. So, surrounding yourself with colors that make you feel alive, whether it's nail polish or wearing it in clothes or, you know, getting a tattoo with that on there, whatever it is for you. Colors are big. Also, if you're trying to invoke certain feelings or energy, music and sound vibration. They're saying to even pass along that, like, say you're in a lousy mood on Monday, let's just say because it's Monday, right? Humming is a sound vibration that actually can help reset your body's nervous system. So, using techniques that are simple and done with your mind and body to re regulate and focus yourself for the week. And then the next card is Trailblazer. And this is things changing at lightning speed and invoking on new paths. So if you are contemplating a new career or a new trajectory for your life, you may get sudden inspirations and ideas or even connection points that help this to come to fruition much more quickly. And I guess that's also at play because of the 8-8 portal, because it is a magical time. I mean, it's not going to take all your troubles and woes away, but we can capitalize on the energy of this next week or so to really firm up our intentions and our actions that we may be doing to get there. Okay. And next is walk in a good way. Realign. So this is a week where we're cementing in those new visions and looking at ways to realign the things that we're doing so that lightning speed comes in. And by realign, and they're not talking about like, okay, I'm going to school to become a doctor and now I'm going to go become a hairdresser, right? It's not that much, but it's little um, adjustments to get your path more in line with where you really desired to go. Okay, and the next card is calling. Be true to your heart's desires. That doesn't mean being foolish and doing all the crazy things that can come up in our minds, but it's more like owning what brings you joy, whether it be for fun or for work, really aligning. And, a lot of people go into their adult lives pleasing their parents or others that have helped them along the way. And they're trying to emulate what they've shown them as a successful life. But truly, the only way to have a successful life is to, yes, understand what people have done to gain the things that you desire, but also, like this girl holding on her chest here, just being authentic to what your heart's desires are. What did you come to planet Earth to do, to experience, to feel? And last but not least, we have, that's funny, transition. I kept saying the word transition instead of tradition. I hadn't even looked at this card. But this is all things aligning and transitioning you to that next stage that you're trying or desiring to get to. So, long way to get to. It's a transition week, right? What they start with. They started with the sacred or the drum medicine or something, I think it was. Oh no, here it is, ancestral love. So, and then they transitioned. So, I hope this helps in some way, shape, or form. If I can support you, let me know. If you need anything aligned spiritually, if you're looking for any guidance or direction, or looking to connect with somebody that does Akashic readings, past life regressions, angel energy, please reach out to me. And if it is not a service I provide, I will often have an associate that I've worked with myself that I can go ahead and connect you with. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Bye bye.